What's up, everyone? I have not made a YouTube video like this in a long time. Truth be told, I barely got back to my house in March. As y'all know, I was at a temporary house. If you look back at my other videos, I was not here. I was not here. But we got back to our house in about March, and then we just got our ceiling fan replaced because there was no light above, so I wasn't able to film here unless I had that little light. Anyway, I'm back. I really just want to come out here real quick and just kind of like update y'all with some stuff that's been going on. First things first, I'm graduating in 2 weeks, so I'll be back to creating content. That's really all I'll have to do. Summer's gonna hit and I'll be free. Also, I have something big to announce that's happening in August. I actually have my date. I'm not gonna tell y'all my date exactly,
But
just for like confidentiality reasons, and also because like I just want to keep that secret between me and like my intimate family. I love y'all down. I'll let y'all know the date closer, but yeah. Anyways, I'm having bottom surgery, early to mid August. I could say that. It's been confirmed. At first, I was told it was just gonna be August, like last week, and then my scheduler contacted me this week, telling me that my date is going to be in the middle/early August. So we're getting everything finalized now because it's literally May, June, July, August. So in about 2 months roughly, I'm gonna be having surgery, and the prep starts now. No smoking 3 months prior, so no smoking nicotine. I don't smoke nicotine, but like for sure, I'm not hitting anything nicotine related. I'm not smoking at all. Can't smoke. You're not supposed to smoke anything. Can't drink a month before, so like prep starts now. I just need to get my body right. I honestly love how I am now, but it's just like I'm just more conscious now that I'm gonna be going through a major reconstructive surgery in about 2 months. So I'm really dialed in on that aspect. Not too strict, but just like aware that my body's gonna go through something very large very soon. Um, but yeah, it's super exciting. I had no idea that I was gonna get my date this early. I was kind of just like, one of my friends told me like, hey, you should hit up your doctor to see when your date is, because the last appointment that I had was in February. Was it in February? February or March? It was in February or March. And my doctor was like, okay, you're cleared. Like, my arm looks good. We'll let you know by the end of summer, early fall when your date is, which is very vague. So my friend was like, hey, you should probably ask, because like you never know if they actually penciled you in, or like you just don't know. And this is something that you need to know about. Like, you can't just like do. Yeah. So I'm gonna be having surgery. I'm excited, scared, semi, because obviously like my body's gonna change, but I feel like I'm used to my body changing. I've been through top surgery, egg retrieval, hysterectomy, other non-trans-related surgeries, so I'm like, I know how to bounce back. Clearly, I'm not too worried about that. I know I'm gonna probably drop hella weight, also because they want me off tea for a month, because something about the tea interferes with the healing. I don't know. So I know I'm gonna drop a lot of weight, but I'm like, I really don't care. As long as I have a date in my pants, I really don't care. Like, give me a dick, I don't really care. I can make it do what it do. Um, but yeah, I'm just super excited, and I'm gonna obviously bring y'all along with me on this journey, because every time, so transparency, anytime before I do any procedure, I always YouTube it. And for bottom surgery specifically, I found all the creators that I could possibly find that are also my shade, like black, you know, black people, black masked individuals that have went through this surgery. It's hard to find them, and it's just not as in depth as I want. Like, okay, they post like one video a year and then they just disappear. Which, no shade to you at all. I get it. Everyone's busy, but like, babe, I want like vlogs. Like, I want like the whole experience. I want like, even with the surgeons, like there's not that much talk about it. I think I've only seen reviews of people that went to my surgeons for MTF surgery, which is vaginoplasty, not phalloplasty. So I'm like, I just don't have that much information. So I'm here to plug y'all with as much information as you need, because there's just not enough information. Especially, it's not for me also too. I realize that like everyone posts what they want to post, but I have not posted what I have to share with the world about this procedure, about what it entails. I haven't posted my experience, so that's what I have to add to this discourse around bottom surgery. Because yeah, it's just, there's not enough information, and I feel like it's too big of a procedure to really not know. Not that I don't know what it is, not that I don't know what it entails, but I would just love to see like a raw, like someone in their house filming, someone filming every, like, you know what I mean? Because I found creators that do film every day, but they're white. I am not anti-white. I am not anti-white. I'm really not the person to be anti-white, but I'm just saying like the people that I've seen are not from my demographic. They don't look like me. They don't talk like me. They don't sound like me. They're not my people. So they're my people. They're my people, but they're not my people. People as in like, they're not black. They're not African. I haven't seen African people document that much. So I'll be changing that. I'm going to document every single step. Even if I think it doesn't need to be included, I'm going to document it. I probably won't, I'll be able to record, but I'm going to have everyone around me like recording. My girlfriend is going to be my main caregiver, not the only caregiver as well, because one person cannot only care for someone. Like, caregivers also need care, and she'll burn out. But I'll have her recording, my friends recording. Shoot, I'll see what's up. Also, I haven't even told my parents. So there's the thing, like, because like usually for my dad's chill, he'll just be like, okay, as long as you're safe. My mom, on the other hand, always has an opinion, especially when I'm doing major reconstructive surgeries. But to be fair, this is like the end point. So like she's seen me go through 4 or 5 other surgeries. So I feel like at this point she should just be like, I mentioned it though. I mentioned it. I think I mentioned this before on my channel. I did. I mentioned it to her while after we had gotten drinks at the top of a mountain. So she was like, there? She was like, what is that? I didn't know you could do that. She was, you know what I mean? She wasn't hostile. She was just like, oh, you could do that? And I was like, yeah. And that was the end of that. And that was like months ago, like 6 months ago. So I haven't told my parents that I'm going to be having major reconstructive surgery in about 2 months, but I will, because at this point I'm gonna do it. I'm not asking for the permission, but I'm gonna just tell you, because I think you would want to know that your kid is gonna be like going through major recovery. So yeah, my back hurts a little bit, but yeah, my camera has 1%, but I really just wanted to hop on here and say that. So thank y'all for watching. I will catch y'all in the next video. This is not the end.